Coming to you live from Lakeland, Florida, here at the, I think it's the Summer Suites. What is it called?
Spring Hill.
Spring Hill Suites. We're going to have our official after weigh-in interviews with all our fighters and participants from Border Wars 13 right here in Florida. In Plant City, it'll be taking place, but today we're in Lakeland at the Spring Suites Hotel with our lineal champion, and it's been about 3 years since Jose Loco Sands, all the way from Canada, has fought, not only been in the ring, but in Border Wars in general. It's been about 3 years, Jose. How are you, man?
Yeah, man. Thank you. No, I you know what? It's been a long time, but, you know, home is home, right? And I feel like I've never been gone, to be honest. You know, these are all the faces I'm used to seeing, and you know, I feel like I'm with family, to be honest.
Well, it's been some time since you've been in the ring, so I think everyone is excited to see what you still have left in the tank.
Yeah.
What do you think you got left?
You know what? I would love to tell you I know exactly what I got, but I'm in for the mystery too, man. I'm being honest. I don't know, right? COVID's been tough, big layoff, not a lot of activity I've been able to do. This means a lot to me, though, man. These belts mean more than just, you know, a symbolic trophy, man. It means a lot to me. It means so much. So I want to win, and I'm going to do everything in my power to get that W.
Well, wouldn't doing everything in your power to get the W, I guess, be training? The rumor is you haven't been training too much for this fight.
Yeah, I mean, truth be told, I haven't trained a lot for the fight.
But why?
You know what? At the end of the day, I can make a million excuses. I take responsibility for not doing that. And I've just been busy with work, man. What else can I tell you? Work, family, the grind. You know, it doesn't mean that I disrespect my opponent. It doesn't mean that I disrespect, you know, what this is all about. I love it with all my heart. It's just, you know, life happens, bro.
So obviously, to the community, I wouldn't call you the big fish, but definitely the person everybody wants to get in the ring.
Yeah.
When you seen everybody when you first came back, who have you been sizing up?
You know, this is gonna sound really cliche, but to be honest, I don't even know if I can truthfully tell you that I'm gonna get the W, you know, Saturday, right?
Oh, man, you sound nervous, brother. What's going on?
You know, I want to with all my heart.
Winners don't sound like that.
Winners don't sound like that, but, you know, champions are honest. And the truth is, you know, I'm in for a heck of a fight, bro. And that's what it is. And let me get through my opponent tomorrow first, and then I'll be able to see at what level I'm at.
But do you feel like there's added pressure? Because I did hear about some possible negotiations with Adrian Rowan from Wisconsin, who does happen to have a wife that wants to also fight. I know your wife still wants to fight. The female vacant title is here. She's wearing pink. The belt's pink. It's got to be a lot of pressure on your shoulders to get this win, to make it happen for your lady.
You know what? I brought her all the way with me from Canada. We left our family back home. This is big, man. So just because I say that I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, it doesn't mean that I don't believe in my heart that I'm going to win, because that's truly what I honestly believe, right? I want to win. A matchup with Adrian sounds enticing because I want my lady to have her chance too. I want to have that experience. She's traveled with me, you know, since I've met you. We've always been to every boxing event together. So I want her to have her opportunity at Border Wars too.
Now, when we're talking about Adrian, he looks like he's a lot smaller than you. Were you expecting a bigger version of him, or are you happy to see that he's a shorty when it comes to you?
You know what? The truth is, you know, we've all seen it in boxing, man. Look at Canelo, right? Height doesn't really matter. It's more the size of the heart.
Humble champion, the humble champion.
Yo, it's the size of the heart and the power of the fist, man. That's really what it is, right? So, you know, I would, you know what? If I can make easy work a show kit, which is what I expect, which is what I want, which is what's in my head, then a guy like Adrian should be, you know, the next level up. So, yeah, man, we can absolutely talk about that one.
All right, all right. Well, any final thoughts, any messages you want to give out there to your public, anybody watching back home?
Yeah, I got my family back home, got my parents, my children. You know, we got our community, our 10X community. It's a big community that we have, our clubhouse group. You know, so this victory is for all of you guys, to be honest, right? So it's for me and for all of you. And, you know, I just welcome the stage, welcome the opportunity, and you know what? Thanks again for having me on, Ness. I greatly appreciate it.
Hey, Jose.
Tell us a little bit about this 10X community and where the people can find it.
Yeah, basically the 10X community is Grant Cardone, man, like Cardone University. It's where you go on to better yourself, better your business, and it's what me and my wife have done through lockdown, right? We've been doing that, working on it, and we've met some amazing people, and it really does remind me of the Boxing Voice community, right? They're passionate, just like everybody here is, except their passion is business, right? So the only difference.
So you got a bunch of millionaires going to be watching the fight.
Absolutely, man.
Oh, man, you can't let them down.
Can't let them down, man. And then we're going to bring them over here. They're going to migrate.
I don't think anybody wants to do business with a loser.
You know what? Absolutely. I even have a clause for my clients. If I lose, I'm returning revenues for November.
Oh,
so man, it's an expensive promise that I've made. So I got to follow through with that one.
Jose, so I just got a quick question. So now that Border Wars has evolved into something bigger, right? We have a bigger stage. We have the lights. Show Kids fought under the lights a couple times.
Yeah.
A couple times, and you haven't yet. So how are you going to deal with the fact that this is a bigger stage, a crowd, bigger lights, your opponents? He's fought under them. He knows what it is. How are you going to deal with that?
Anyone who knows me knows I love the spotlight. I'm a show-off. I've always been a show-off ever since I've been a kid. So this, for me, is where I've always wanted it to be. I've told Ness, I won't be happy with Border Wars until we hit Netflix. I want millions and millions of people to know who I am. I want people to laugh at me. I want people to hate me. And I want people to love me. But I want it to be in quantity. And this is where my initiation to the public begins.
Well, Jose, man, we want to thank you. We're going to go ahead and bring up your opponent coming all the way from Connecticut, Show Kid. If you can make your way to the table. And, Jose, man, thank you again, man. And Saturday night, I look to see you defend those titles. So we'll be having Show Kid coming all the way from Connecticut. He had a late entrance into the building, but this is his 4th straight time fighting in Border Wars, man. And, that's something that has to be applauded and commended because some guys, you guys do it, you get punched in the face and you don't ever come back. Some people sign up, they don't even wait to get punched in the face. They just quit before the bell even rings. They don't even make it to the venue. But you've been able to do this 4 straight times. So I want to start there, man. What is it about Border Wars that keeps bringing you back?
I mean, it's fun, man. You get to punch people in the face. You don't go to jail. I like it.
So, obviously, you landed Canadian Jose, man. He's not the best fighter. He's not the most skilled fighter, but he is the best shit talker we got. And he gets under everybody's skin, man. And you've been able to land this big fight. A lot of people are looking, or rather living vicariously through you. We want you to get this win, man. How can you ensure us that you're going to beat Canadian Jose?
Define landed. What do you mean I landed this fight? What do you mean?
Well, he had to choose you. You know, he's the A side.
I mean,
these are his belts.
This dude ain't fought in years, man.
Yeah, very true.
I'm surprised he showed up, man.
But he's undefeated.
That's true. I mean, but who he beat?
I mean, he beat Enrique. He's a host. He beat him twice. And then he beat one of the most skilled fighters in Border Wars, Eric
Enrique
Cruz.
once, which I didn't see. The last fight, I seen him on the floor crying. And I don't think he's been back since, from what I heard.
I mean, after that, he beat Eric Cruz, remember, in Dallas. We're unified.
Nah, I didn't remember that. That was
he
before
put 2
Show
belts
Kid.
together.
Pre-Show Kid.
Okay. So you're questioning his resume.
I'm questioning his heart.
Why? He's undefeated.
He ain't show up last time. I don't care if he undefeated. There's a lot of undefeated fighters. He ain't gonna be undefeated when the weekend's over. That's all that counts.
I need to know why are you questioning his heart? A man that flies from one country to another just to fight. I mean, I think that's proven that he's a tough guy.
I don't see it, man. Styles make fight. I don't see it, man. I seen his fights. I was offended when I seen his fights. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself, man.
Offended?
I was offended. I'm thinking like he's like Marvin or someone. He's undefeated. I went and watched the fight on YouTube. I was offended, man. I almost broke my phone.
So, I mean, look, there's no secret. Everybody knows you're a pretty good talker yourself, but are you gonna win? That's what people want to know. I mean, if you lose tomorrow, this will be your 3rd straight loss, champ.
I can't see it, man. I got a coach now. I've been training. I can't see it.
3 straight is, it's like you're out. 3 strikes and you're out. Even though this is in baseball, but you get it.
Nah, I don't get it, man. I'm different. I'm here. Like,
all right. I mean,
I
there's
feel
a lot
confident.
I thought there was pressure on his shoulders, but you got to have some pressure. Are you feeling any because of the fact that if you lose again, it is 3 straight?
Honestly, like, I think his style's actually an easier style than the hard punches I fought. Like this, like, I don't feel like it's gonna be nothing gonna stop me. My cardio's up. I've been training with a coach for the first time, sparred for the first time. I'm not saying it's easy, but I did all the hard work
word on
already.
the street is you missed a few sessions, though.
I mean, I did. Stuff happened. That don't mean I wasn't training. I couldn't make it to Jersey a few times, but I've been training since this fight been booked every day.
So, do you feel like if you tell your fans today that this is a better version of Show Kid, you'd be telling the truth?
Put it this way, I got my family coming here. I got my family at home watching this, and I ain't losing in front of my family. It ain't happening.
Wait a minute. So who's coming in attendance? Because you usually come alone.
Yeah, I know. I mean, they gotta come see me take his belts, man. I'm confident.
So this is a big
sister, I got
fight.
my cousin and my young cousin. It ain't a big fight, but you know, it's Jose. I just want to see him cry after he lose.
All right. Well, Show Kid, man, I want to thank you obviously for making it out here, and you know, ensuring that we're gonna get a good fight between you and Jose. I can hear the animosity. I can hear the aggression in your voice. I hope that translates into the ring. You know he's a mover.
I'm ready to move.
Okay.
So
Well, thank you, brother.
So kid, so with the
I don't think he has you up. Dan. You got Adrian down.
Yeah. Hey, so kid, now that you have a coach, would you say that you've improved your boxing skill? Because you obviously got hard. I've seen you fight several times in person. So do you feel that you've improved skill-wise by a lot or just by a little?
I say the first day I trained with Dumi, I improved 100%. Just learning how to set up my punches. And I mean, I could punch hard, but I really didn't know how to set them up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a difference between hitting the heavy bag than actually sparring. You know what I'm saying?
How many sparring sessions would you say that you got in this time compared? Because I know before you were just showing up, you were fighting, you were doing your thing, but like how many would you say that you got in to get more experience?
Well, only a few, but I never sparred before. Before my other fights, I literally never sparred. I just fought 3 times. I never sparred. So I was freestyling.
Well, hopefully no more freestyling, man. Saturday night, it's your date with Destiny. And you got 2 belts on the line. Hopefully you can take those home with you and make your family proud. Show Kid, we want to thank you, obviously, for joining us. And we look forward to your fight Saturday night. You want to give out any social media?
Just like to say shout out to Jose for working for free for November. He's returning all his money to the investors. Thank you, Jose. He's a gentleman.
All right. Well, for those that don't know, the context of that is obviously Jose has made some sort of bet with a few of his clients that if he loses, he'll return their November revenue. So we'll see if Jose is a man of his word. Right now, we're going to have a short intermission courtesy of RX Water. And in the meantime, please, Zeke, make your way to the stage.
Hey, you want to do a face-off with those two?
I guess if you want to do that, yeah. Under the light though?
Yeah, we'll have a face-off right here.
Right here? All right. Well, Zeke, give us 1 segundo as these 2 young men call this live editing.
Live editing, baby.
They want the face off. We might as well stand up now. We're gonna just stand up now. I was trying to hide the stomach. Using the table to. All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the lineal champ Jose El Loco Sands versus Show Kid from Connecticut.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, the long stare off. Okay, who's gonna break first? That's what we got here? Oh, Show Kid, you blinked. That's it. He lost. Can't blink. Oh, you go. Oh, look. Oh.
Anyway, man, I'm trying to take it early, man.
All right. Come on, we don't got security, man. All right, let's bring on Zeke right here. Nah, we're good. We're just gonna stand now. These guys killed me, man. They want to see the stomach. Zeke, man, what's the last name?
Solorzano.
You told me that before.
Yeah,
so, Zeke, you're coming from?
Plainview, Texas.
Plainview, Texas. And you're going to be taking on Esteban. So I wanted to ask you, man, how long have you been boxing?
4 years.
Oh, wow, 4 years. And how many amateur fights?
2. I was supposed to have one last weekend, but they got canceled too.
All right. And I want to know what you think Esteban does well.
Well, honestly, I just haven't seen footage, so I can't really answer that. The only thing I can't say is just from his body type. You know, he's going to stay on the outside probably more. He's got long reach, so he's probably going to do that more than actually trying to come on the inside with me.
All right. Whether it be mental or physical, did you face any challenges in this training camp?
Not really. The only thing I would have to say is that whenever I heard the fights got canceled, oh no.
Oh, more
dang.
live editing.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
But no, when I heard the fights got canceled, I was in training for like 2-3 weeks, eating healthy. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna eat over the weekend. And I heard the fight was back on, so I was like 10 pounds overweight. So this on Tuesday, so that was probably the only challenge I had to get over with.
So when you're visualizing this fight, what's the most realistic way you see yourself winning?
Inside, just body shots, head shots, just doing everything I can. I know I talked my big shit last time, but that headgear was super tight, so I'm gonna be able to throw a lot more punches this time. I'm gonna be able to do more things that I said I was gonna do last time. So I brought my own headgear. Everything should be comfortable, and so I should be doing a lot more this fight.
So talk to us a little bit about that. So you're saying your last fight, your performance wasn't up to par, or at least up to your liking due to the headgear.
Yeah, it was gassing me out. I was just walking Chris down. There's one point where in the second round you were like, I was just a walk forward type of fighter, and I stopped as soon as you said that. In that moment, I was getting gassed out from just walking him down. Yeah, it was bad.
Man, but that shows your mental toughness. You didn't quit. And even when you got back to the corner, you didn't ask for like a new headgear or something.
No. It's funny because I told Tank, I was like, I don't sit in the corners during the breaks. And then once I had that headgear on, after I stood up in the corner after the first round, then after the second round, I was like, no, I got to sit down. I was like, I need to give myself a little rest. But, I mean, yeah, I still pulled through.
So what can the viewers watching at home live on youtube.com/Thaboxingvoice and obviously in attendance at Plant City expect from you?
I guess put on a show, David versus Goliath type. You know, Esteban, he's looking pretty good physique-wise. He's looking pretty strong, but I'm going to come out there and do my thing. So hopefully I'll put on a show for y'all.
Is it safe to say that the whole interviewing, that's not your thing? You seem a little antsy, a little anxious.
Yeah, I've never really, not used to it, I guess. You know what
so would the lights add pressure, though, for fight night? I mean, if this is making you a little antsy.
Fighting is my thing, I just got to get used to. I feel like I'm not even looking at the camera, I feel like I'm being a little shy, but it's just talk stuff. It's not fight, anything that has to do with my fighting.
A professional fighter, do you look up to and who do you most compare your style to?
Oh, okay. So I actually recently didn't start getting into actually watching boxing probably until like a month ago. I never watched anybody.
What?
Yeah. I started looking up highlights. I started like Usyk.
Who's the first person you YouTubed?
Lomachenko is probably one of the
look this guy.
Yeah, Lomachenko. I watched the Usyk highlights not too long ago. And
not
I felt
Canelo?
Canelo.
Give me that Mexican flag back.
Definitely Canelo. I feel like I picked up his head turn, from absorbing punches. I feel like I kind of picked that up from him. But no, yeah. I've been learning a lot this past month just from watching people. So definitely need to get more on that.
So being 100% honest, is there any skill or attribute you think that Esteban possesses that you have to be on high alert for?
I mean, I've faced a lot of people just through my training, so if there's something he's good at, I haven't faced it, or it's not like I haven't faced it before, you know what I mean? So I think I'll be ready for whatever he's going to come at me with.
Is there anybody out there, any family member, any special someone you want to send a shout out to before your fight?
I just want to give a shout out to all my friends, my coworkers, everyone I've met just from boxing, that saw me at the gym, not even a boxing gym, but just at regular crunch gym. People would come up to me, talk to me. I became friends with a bunch of them, and just everyone that supports me. Like, at first I was doing it for me, but now after getting all this attention from everybody, I feel like I'm doing it for everyone else now. So.
All right, Zeke. So I got a question for you. 2-fight plan if you win, 2-fight plan if you lose. Who are you looking to go for if you get the victory? Are you looking to go for the belts? Because that would put you at 2 wins. There's a lot of tough guys out here at 168 with 2 wins.
I mean, whoever wants to come at me, I'm not afraid. So I have no one in mind, but first come, first serve, I guess.
All right. Well, I want to thank you, obviously. Let me go ahead and call your opponent, Esteban. I won't kill your last name. I think it's like Angolino or Anguiano. Anguiano, right? Angiano.
How's it going, Ness?
It's going well. How's it going for you, my friend?
Muy bien.
Muy bien. You look a lot different. It seems like you're in a different place mentally.
What you mean?
I don't know. You're a little more animated. I see you shadow boxing.
Oh, man, just hearing Zeke talk make me ready to fight.
Okay. What exactly did he say that triggered you?
Nothing. Just hearing his voice, knowing this is my opponent, and it's, go time tomorrow. But more importantly, I'm just excited to have all these people here, have the camera on me, to see you, Ness. Thank you for even creating this, event where we could have something like this.
Well, we got a few questions here from our producer, so let me go ahead and pull those up. I see you looking at Zeke, man. Anything impresses you?
Zeke is a worthy opponent. He's very impressive, but so am I.
That's right. So how long have you been boxing for the people that are just tuning in on YouTube or right here live?
I started boxing when I was 23. I had my first amateur. I'm 28 now.
And how many amateur fights do you have total?
7. I'm 4-3.
All right. And was there anything that you suffered, I guess, mentally or physically during the training camp?
Nothing that anybody else got to go through. Fighters is just like everybody else, and we got, something on our mind we got to accomplish, and so does everybody else that got regular jobs and things like that. So nothing too bad.
And when you visualize this fight, how do you see yourself winning?
As I visualize things, I don't really do that, Ness. I just, in the ring, I react. I got instinctual intelligence. When the shots come, I know how to, it's in my nature.
So what could the viewers, I guess, that are going to be tuning in live on YouTube and live in attendance, what can they expect from you? What style do you bring to the table?
They can expect to see me put on a showcase of courage, and that's why I'm here to test myself, to become a better man, and that's what it's about. As soon as I step into the ring, I just, for me, I've won, because it took a lot of bravery to come here all the way from Oregon. I'm coming here from Oregon with love. That's my mantra, and that's what it's about. Even though we doing acts of violence, more importantly, with everything going on in the world, we got to know and we got to have love for each other. And, I'm going to fight Zeke with everything I got. At the end, I'm going to shake his hand.
What professional fighters do you look up to, and do you, I guess, model your style after?
That's a good question. There's so many great fighters out there. Rest in peace to Muhammad Ali. Rest in peace to Pernell Whitaker. Those are 2 of my favorite fighters. Modern day, Demetrius Boo Boo Andre, Terrence Bud Crawford, Earl the Truth Spence, Mike Tyson for...
Man, a lot of southpaws.
Yes, Mike Tyson, because his mentality, sometimes he was afraid to go in the ring, and so am I. And but you just have to face those fears in life, and whatever you're going through in life, you fight through it, and that's what I'm here to do.
Being 100% honest, is there anything about Zeke that you think you have to be mindful of?
I'm very mindful of that he's brave, and a type of man that ain't afraid of nothing, that's a man to be cautious of.
Anything that you think you have to be on high alert for? Anything he does that you might have to be on the lookout for?
I advise everybody that's going to step in the ring, you better be on high alert of punches, because that's what we in danger of.
That is true, man. So is there any special viewers out there you want to send a shout out to before the fight?
Actually, I got my girl back home in Oregon, and I love you, and and I know you be watching me.
All right, well, let's get our official face-off after this question from Adrian Rowan.
All right, now, Esteban, I've not seen you lose a round in Border Wars yet. Do you picture yourself losing any rounds going into this fight?
I don't picture myself losing no rounds. That wouldn't be a smart thing to do, Adrian.
Well, all right, let's get this face-off.
We going shirts off? Going shirts off? Come on.
Oh.
Come on.
Oh, look at this guy.
Look at this guy.
Boom.
Woo! I'll run up now.
All right, all right. It's on the back of my phone. Who's next? Who do we got? Who's available? Let's get the American Idol, James Preston. James Preston, please. Preston James, excuse me. Preston James. Dan, you must get that a lot. That's the two first names.
That's
James
all right.
Preston,
it's like
Preston
Ricky
James.
Bobby.
Ricky Bobby. So, I've been told that you won American Idol.
Well, that is not true.
Oh, okay, okay.
But yeah,
But you were in American Idol.
My name is Elon Musk. I won American Idol.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I was on American Idol.
All right. How'd that go?
Went good, man. It was a lot of fun, a lot of work, a lot of dedication, and it's a good time performing. That's what I'm hoping
What's
to do
harder
tomorrow.
to do? Is it harder to sing in front of thousands of strangers, or is it harder to climb the ropes and get in the ring?
Man, you know, climbing the ropes, getting in the ring is such a foreign thing to me, but I've been taking it really seriously. I've lost a bunch of weight, been training hard, and do something like this. I just want to push myself and to be better than I have been and work really hard. But I'd say, man, it just really just depends on the day, but I'd say performing's a lot harder sometimes because you never know what type of crowd you're going to get, you know, and really this is all on me. So I know what type of me I'm going to get. I know if I'm going to be good tomorrow. I know if I'm going to be bad, you know.
Mm-hmm. So, American Idol and The Voice?
Both of them.
Wow. So you like singing, huh?
I like singing.
Are you going to some acapella? A few ladies out here. You never know.
Oh, no. I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it. I'll do it tomorrow night.
Sing a little something for your opponent. Maybe rock him to sleep. No?
We'll do that tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I'll rock him to sleep tomorrow.
All right. So, again, I mean, a guy, you know, you're a good-looking guy. You've been on American Idol and The Voice. Why boxing?
Man, I've just been a big fan of the sport. I love it. I've, you know, been a giant fan of the sport. And I was just like, you know, what's another way I can push myself to just be better? And I said, you know, I'm going to do something. I'm going to work really hard. I'm going to give it my all. And I'm going to come fight on Border Wars December 11th. So that's what I did.
Beautiful. So how long have you had to get prepared for this fight?
About 3 or 4 months training hard. So.
Oh, wow. So you're really ready because that's
ready.
more than enough time.
Yep.
So did you go out and get like a real trainer, or have you been training yourself?
No, I had a trainer. I've been training in Nashville with a few different trainers in town. So
Music City?
Music City, some there. Music City boxing and some other spots too.
I'm assuming you've gotten some pretty good sparring.
I've gotten some sparring. I've sparred a lot of people better than me. So which is
that's what they say is better to do, for sure. So I did see that you already met your opponent. You guys looked at each other.
Yeah, man.
Said a few words. What's the first thing went through your mind?
I said, oh shit, it's here. Can I say shit? Oh, I did it twice.
Of course.
All right, I said, oh shit, it's here. We're gonna do it, man.
Yeah.
I went and talked to him. You know, I'm not a shit talker. You know, I come in and we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm not a dude who's gonna come in. You know, I'm gonna kick your ass. You know, we'll see. Let's do it. You know, let's stand and bang, have a good time.
Stand and bang. I like that. Listen. So what is your style? Orthodox or southpaw?
I'm an orthodox.
Okay. That's traditional. So how long exactly have you been boxing? Has it only been this 3 months?
Like seriously, yes, this 3 months. You know, I've trained on and off since then, but really every day, giving it my all. It's been about 3 or 4 months of really, you know, getting in the gym and doing it and training hard.
Whether it be mental or physical, did you suffer or go through anything in the lead up or the build up for this camp?
Nah, man, Mental or physical? I really didn't, man. I had a good camp. I worked really hard. Had great people around me to keep me going when I was like gassed out and tired. I had people, come on, let's keep going. So I'm really blessed to say that, and I can't complain.
He's making you nervous. Huh? He got your attention with
He's getting me excited.
He's like, hold on, let me see what he got. You peeking on him.
It's gonna be fun.
So when you visualize this fight in your mind, how do you see yourself winning? Do you see the outcome, and how's it look?
Man, I see myself winning. I've been training hard. I've been taking it seriously, and I'm sure he has too. And we'll see what happens tomorrow, but I see myself winning for sure.
What can the viewers back home expect when they see your fight, or rather, when they see a fight involving you?
A good fucking time. That's what I say.
All right. Are there any professional fighters that you look up to or you kind of model your style after?
I don't know about model my style, but there's a few, of course, that I really love. But I'm from a little town in Tennessee called Ashland City, Tennessee, home of Caleb Plant, who's one of my biggest heroes, and went to high school with my brother, so he's a really small town. There's probably...
Shout out Caleb Plant, man. So I just seen him favorites. At the tank fight.
Yeah, he's a monster. Love that dude.
So being 100% honest, is there any skill or attribute your opponent has that you feel like you need to be worried about?
I don't think I can say there is, because I haven't really seen a lot of footage. Yeah. We haven't seen much, so it's kind of a mystery to both of us what we're getting.
How's that feel, going into it, not really knowing much? Does it make it any worse? Has the anxiety built up more?
Nah, I like it. Okay. I like the mystery, man.
Wild man, living on the wild side here. Look at him. So any special viewers out there that you want to send a shout out to before the fight?
My mom, she's probably at home being like, what the fuck are you doing, son? But she's going to watch anyway. So my mom, my girl, just all my family and friends, they're going to tune in tomorrow, and we're going to have a good time. Y'all tune in and watch.
All right, well, thank you so much, James. I'm going to go ahead and bring your opponent in. We'll bring you back for a face-off.
All right, thanks, Ness.
All right. Oh, leave that here. Anthony Big Money Forbes is what I'm calling. You ain't give me no nickname. I had to make that up for you. What you think?
That worked for me.
Anthony Big Money Forbes, because his last name is Forbes, like the magazine, Forbes magazine. But he's focused down on Preston. Oh, head movement. Oh. Working off that Tyson peekaboo style. What you think about that, Ant?
Man, no comment.
Oh, man.
I'm going to keep that in.
You're that confident, huh?
I mean, I shouldn't be here if I wasn't.
I hear you. So let's start with the basics, man. How long have you been boxing?
Honestly, I haven't really boxed other than, like a little backyard thing here and there. Technically, I guess I'm kind of new and fresh, ready to show my face.
But you have experienced what? Like street fighting? Like what makes you so confident?
I mean, technically, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I'm Jamaican, so we have pet names.
Okay.
You know what I mean, so my pet name was Ali when I was like this little. So I kind of grew up with that. You know what I'm saying, Ali aura. So I mean, I don't
it's just in you.
So whoever wanted can get it.
So, was there anything like mentally or physically that bothered you going into this fight, or in the build up, the training camp, or everything's been good?
I mean, everything's been good except for, trying to make time with work and trying to, manage my time and my time to work out and stuff like that.
So what do you do what's your day job, if you don't mind us asking?
I'm a commercial driver. I drive semi-trucks.
Oh, okay. I used to be a CDL operator, so I definitely know about being over the road. Are you local or are you over the road?
Nah, I'm over the road. I'm in like northeast every week, and come back.
Oh, man. So that does make it tough. So you're genetically... This isn't working out. This is naturally you.
I mean, a little bit. I always work out though. I always find a little bit of time here and there, do a couple push-ups and sit-ups, stuff like that.
Wow. So how much sparring you got for this fight?
Real honest, one with my little brother.
One?
And that's about it. And no face shots.
No face. Oh, so you didn't even have headgear on.
So no real sparring.
So wait, do you own a mouthpiece?
Yeah, I got a mouthpiece. I got 2 headgears. I got about 5-10 boxing gloves.
Okay. So you've been hit with headgear on.
I'm good.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. What can the viewers expect to see when they see a fight involving you?
They expect, I expect them to see somebody that knows what he's doing and knows how to handle the ring, knows how to bang. If he wants to bang, know how to stay out the way, knows how to switch from southpaw to the orthodox, just whatever I want to do in the ring, pretty much.
You know, the minute you said you were from Philly, I got a little like worried, like shit, because you guys are like kind of born boxers down there. There's a lot of people come from Philly or Cincinnati. I know there's two different states, but I'm just saying Philly and Cincinnati really known for breeding boxers. And I'm like, I just got worried, like, whoa. Is it just gonna be like a Philly thing and he's too much for Preston?
I can't say if I'm too much. I mean, Preston's like a nice guy, like he knows what he's doing out there. But I mean, my confidence is what it is. I mean, from Philly, you know how our confidence is. Philly stand up all day.
For sure, for sure. Any professional fighters that you look up to and that maybe you model that style after, or?
I mean, I take a little bit from everybody. I love Roy Jones. I'm saying, you know, right now Tank is in, so I like Tank. I like Errol Spence, Floyd Mayweather. I mean, pretty much Muhammad Ali. Anybody that's one of the greats. I mean, you know, I take a little bit from everybody.
Yo, you're pretty easy on the mic, man. You're not shy at all, huh? Cause Zeke was up there. He was like, just a little bit. He's like, yeah, you know, I do my talking in the ring, but you seem.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous. I don't really like the cameras and stuff, but you know, it is what it is.
You couldn't tell, man. Honestly, you couldn't tell. But being 100% honest, is there anything you think or see in Mr. Preston James that you have to be worried about?
I mean, anybody that steps in the ring, you should have a little bit of concern, a little bit of worry. But at the end of the day, like I said, we're both in there to do our thing. So may the best man win, and I expect to win.
For sure, for sure. So, any special viewers out there you want to send a shout out to before we wrap it up?
Well, I'm going to shout out my moms and the rest of the family, so that's pretty simple, as easy as it gets. We out here.
Anthony, Big Money Forbes, I'm going to pass it over to Adrian Rowan.
All right, so since you said that you've had no sparring, how many times have you actually been hit in the face, and does that worry you at all that you've never had your chin tested?
Nah, I got hit in the face before. Just haven't sparred recently. I got a little, like I said, a little light work, like backyard thing before. So, I mean, I'm not worried about getting in the face. Plus, you got to hit me in the face first.
All right. Well, let's get the official face-off between these two fighters. We got Anthony Big Money Forbes versus James Preston, our American Idol participant and The Voice, by the way. This guy really can sing, so, you know, and I hope you win because, you know, he might do a Tyson Fury after the fight and sing to everybody in the audience.
Shit, hey, you don't want to get bodied by a singing nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Other side, Preston. And their official face-off for our first celebrity matchup. Shout out to Preston James for taking on Anthony Big Money Forbes from Philadelphia. All right. Well, thank you, gentlemen. Good luck on Saturday night.
Thank you.
All right. So, who do we have next? I believe we have Pablo ASAP Garcia. ASAP, heavyweight action. Where are you? Pablo. Oh, here we go. Give him that chair. Oh, he got the glasses on. I like this. Look at him. He's feeling himself. Let's do it. ASAP. So, Pablo, man, tell us where. So, you're coming from where exactly?
Coming from St. Paul, Minnesota.
Minnesota. So you flew in, right?
Yes, sir. Landed yesterday.
And you've had how much time to prepare for this fight?
You could say since September.
September. And how many total pounds did you lose for this fight?
Weighing in today, I lost 58 pounds.
58 pounds. Congratulations, man. That is a win in itself. Now, what made you get off the couch? What made you, I mean, that's a lot of weight and a lot of dedication. It doesn't just fall off.
Yeah, it don't just fall off. It don't fall off. And people think, oh, I'm going to get it to work in a week, step on the scale, don't lose a pound, and quit. Mm-hmm. But really, life threw a bunch of blows at me, you know, August, September. And I always wanted to get back to boxing. You know, I used to be an amateur boxer. I
mean, I think you should take this time to tell a little more detail about the story. You're live on YouTube to millions of people watching. I think they need to know your newfound status. your newfound status.
What you mean? What?
Oh, you forgot? I mean,
what I was on yesterday?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't want to talk about that.
I mean, I'm talking about the newfound status because there's millions of potential dating women, single women could be watching you right now. Is all I'm saying.
Nah, bro.
Oh, okay.
I'm cool.
All right. Damn, that puts you in a downer. You looking down right now.
I'm good.
I ain't want to kill the mood.
I'm
thinking I'm doing you a favor by putting you out to the ocean. You know where all the fish at.
Ain't no ocean, bro. I'm working on myself, and at the end of the day, I'm focusing on one thing, that's improving myself, whether it's physically, mentally, and I'm ready for this fight. I'm ready for life, and I'm ready for everything. Life throws blows at you. Like I said, I always want to get back to boxing. But it's like people say, "Oh, I'm gonna get back to it. I'm gonna get back in shape," but they don't really do it. So this was a test, and I tested myself. Like I'm not gonna life could throw a lot of blows at you, but it's how you react, because you're not gonna stop the blows. You feel me? So I'm here, bro, and I signed up for this fight, so I have no excuses.
Well, speaking of stopping the blows, in a fight you can actually block them.
Yo, block them and dodge them.
Let everybody know, what is your style? Is it orthodox southpaw?
I'm an orthodox, so I'm right-handed.
And are there any professional fighters that you look up to, maybe model yourself after?
I guess current fighters, my favorite fighter, I guess you could say, is David Benavidez, but not because he mocks my style, but I just like him. But any fighter that puts on a boxing clinic, the sweet science, it's called the sweet science for a reason. A lot of people hate on, oh, he's running, he's doing this. Nah, he's making you miss, he's making you look dumb. I love that Devin Haney. He put on a beautiful performance over the last weekend against JoJo. And, I like anybody that thinks in there. I like anybody that moves. I like anybody that, knows what they're doing.
Well, Rel is a thinker and a mover. He's actually a boxer. I believe he's a boxer. He likes to fight off the back foot. Is there anything about Rel that you feel you need to be worried about going into this fight?
I think he's a little bit taller than me, and I think with all the footage that I've seen of him, he got a nice right hand. That's when he caught a lot of his opponents was when they come in with a good right hand. But it's a fight, so I'm gonna have to deal with it, which I will.
All right. Well, have you had to deal with anything physically or mentally in the build-up for this fight during training camp?
Yeah, bro, just straight up discipline. I mean, like I said, I lost over 50 pounds. And when I tell you I was in the gym every day, I was in the gym every day. There was times where I was in the gym at 1 o'clock in the morning and go to sleep till like 2. Wow. I got a shower, wake up next day, and I can't complain about it. I mean, at the end of the day, I think that's the hardest thing that I've came to learn, during this training camp is, like I said, how you react to life and your mentality, Shout out to David Goggins, he helped me out a lot. It's really, you making your mind stronger,
Definitely. So why in the gym so late? Just because of your daytime shift?
Yeah, man. I got a beautiful daughter. She's about to be 2. I got to do father duties, and I got work. Work sometimes is long hours. So it's like I can't leave early, and I got father duties to do. But at the end of the day, I still got this fight. And if I'm not trying to be in danger in there, if I'm not trying to feel tired or feel like shit in there, I got to put in work no matter what. So, there was the days I was tired. There's days where I woke up the next day like, man, I want to take a break today, but nah, I can't break, no days off.
So what can the viewers back home that'll be watching live expect with a fight involving yourself?
I put in my all, so whatever the outcome is, anybody viewing, just know that I gave my all to this event, and no matter what the outcome is, it ain't gonna be last time you see me.
I guess the last thing is you and Rel have kind of been very respectful to each other. Now that you see him, now that he's here, you're about 24 hours away. Does that change? And if it doesn't, how do you flip the switch from friend to monster?
I mean, at the end of the day, he's trying to take my head off. He trying to take my head off, so we could keep it respectful out here. He hasn't disrespected me, and I'm not gonna disrespect him, because at the end of the day, like, that's not the type of person I am. Give respect until you don't deserve it, and you don't deserve it by disrespecting somebody. So, respect him. Like I said, he took on me. I'm a big dude. I'm bigger than him. I've sparred dudes bigger than me, and it's not no walk in the park. I hate it personally, but once you in there, like, you got to go in kill mode. There's someone that's trying to take your head off. So you either gotta, hold your own, hold your nuts, and and bang, or you could run, and it's a square circle. Ain't no running, you know. Ain't no doors in there. You can't escape it. So I'm ready. So at the end of the day, respectful out here, but I'm a killer.
For sure. Well, Pablo, man, I want to thank you. Before I let you go, any special viewers out there you want to send a shout out to before your fight? Maybe either they're going to be tuning in. You want to send a special shout out to before we bring in your opponent?
Yeah, I want a special shout out to my beautiful daughter Eliana. I love you. Shout out to all my friends and family that supported me throughout this whole journey. You know, never left my corner. Everybody that's on the boat when not only when it's cruising, but maintain on the boat when it's sinking. That's really what matters. And shout out to all my sponsors. Ojeda Drywall and Paint. If you're in Minnesota, need a good paint job, we got that. Frosted Lakes. If you're out in Michigan, if you need any medical cannabis needs. Dedicated Bully, this t-shirt I'm wearing right now, and it's a clothing and a bully company, and it stands for a bully with a purpose. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, man, and shout out to your sponsors, making sure that you get here. We're going to do an official face-off after a few minutes. Give me a second to talk to the trainer of Terrell Harris,
All right,
Fire Flame, Hector Munoz. Hector, man, if you could give us a few minutes and come to the podium. What's up? Table, not really a podium, but you know, we're making it work here.
What's going on, sir?
How are you, Mr. Munoz?
I'm good.
If you could just talk into the mic.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that.
So, thank you once again, obviously, for having another fighter in one of our border wars, man. If you could just walk us through a little bit of the training camp for this one.
We didn't go to Mexico for this fight. We stayed in the hometown in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Altitude's good there. Oh, shoot. Sorry.
The altitude's good. Speak
yes.
a little.
The altitude's good there, so we're ready. He's ready. He's been running. It's like a boot camp with me.
Okay. So you seen his opponent yet? I mean, have you looked at him? He's shadow boxing here. What do you think about the task at hand?
The task is we're taking care of business. That's all we're
all
here
right,
for.
All
That's
right.
all we came forward.
So I'm being told that the goal amongst the team is to get this win, and you want to bring Rel back to Albuquerque for a title shot.
Yes, sir. That's the whole plan right now.
And what's in Albuquerque? Why do you think border wars would be good in Albuquerque? Why do you think that Albuquerque would come out to watch your fighter win a world title?
They will be there. All the people will be there for sure. It's a rough town over there too. So, right? People love. It's a fight town.
It's a fight city.
Fight city.
So how long have you been in the sport? For those that may not know your accolades, Hector Munoz.
I don't know. I've been there a long time. I'm just fought everybody, been there, done that. That's it. And I'm just trying to teach this guy to do the things that I made mistakes in.
And how long have you made the transition from fighter to trainer now?
It's been 2 years.
Wow, 2 years. And how you like it, man, being on the other side of the ropes now?
I like it. It keeps me going.
Yeah?
Yeah, I lose it if I'm not doing something with boxing, so that's what kept me out of prison.
So how many fighters do you have total right now?
I have a lot of youngsters too, so about 15.
Oh, so wow. So you're working with a lot of youth?
Yeah, a lot of
youth. Nice.
Yeah.
You got like an
Just
after school program?
Yeah, keep them
Oh, man, amazing. Shout out to you. Is there a name for the boxing club?
Huracan Boxing Camp for Christ.
Huracan Boxing Camp for Christ.
Yes,
nice,
sir.
Nice, amazing. Well, I want to thank you, obviously, for your time. Give out your social media for everybody watching live on YouTube and everybody here. I do want to talk to your fighter once you're done.
Sir. Yeah, just follow me at El Huracan 13 and on Instagram and Facebook is Hector Munoz. And yeah.
All right, appreciate it.
Yes,
well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Hector Munoz, professional fighter, former professional fighter, and now full-time trainer of our very own Terrell Fire Flame Harris. What's going on, sir? It has been a minute.
Look at the lights.
How was your flight?
It was good. How you doing, man?
you feeling good, huh?
It was a good flight. Nice to see you. Happy to be here. God is good.
Yes, sir. All the time. Amen to that, man. So the flight was good then?
Yeah, the flight. Actually, we missed the first flight.
Oh.
So, yeah, but we made it. We here. Everything good.
All right, all right. And how's the weight looking? I know heavyweights don't got to worry, but what did you end up weighing?
Tomorrow I'll probably be in at like 215. So, you know, I feel good at this weight. I feel fast, elusive, athletic. 215.
Okay, so the game plan is speed.
That's part of the game plan. Speed is definitely there.
And it's funny because you carry the weight well. I actually thought you gained some weight, but you're saying 215. That sounds lighter.
Of course I gained weight. To start this camp off, I was at like 240, 245. But of course, I always put in the hard road work.
Damn,
put in the
245.
training, and I cut the weight.
Amazing. I know that's one thing that he does well. You guys may not know. We're in a personal group chat, and this guy 6 miles every time you run. I don't know how you do it. Like, what is it? Is it the music? Is it because you're in the zone? Like, how do you?
Ness, you done ran 5 miles before, you know.
But not as consistent as you guys. Like you, Marvin, and Doomy. You know, my legs start hurting after 3 miles, bro.
Well, yeah, it's really willpower. You know, everybody get up every morning. That box, and when they gotta put in that road work, you probably tired as fuck. You probably looking like, damn, I don't want to do this no more. But it's just the willpower you got within you. Either you want to win or you want to lose.
So Jose El Loco Sands was actually one of the first people to start ring walks with ring music, and then he even went all out and got a ring outfit. But you were the first one to have an official ring outfit, like matching Lakers, tribute to Kobe. So I'm excited to, know what you're going to bring today. Obviously, you may not want to let us know, but tell me that you did take some time on your outfit this time around to give us a surprise at least.
You know what? I'm going to have to disappoint y'all this time around.
Oh, you went with the same one this time?
I got the same sponsor from last fight. So Mac 10 will be sponsoring my outfit. We didn't go with a new one, but if everything go good, we get the dub, we definitely coming with something unique and terrific for the Albuquerque fight.
For sure. And I mean, listen, you did your thing on both times. That's why I'm like, he probably got sun up his sleeve. But I talked to your trainer, and obviously the goal is Albuquerque. There's a hometown fight waiting for you with a vacant title on the line. The person you wanted to fight end up not fighting on this card, so it sets up beautifully. You just got to win, and it looks like you and Sean, unless I don't know who's out there, can come and, I guess, try to mess that up, but I don't see it happen. It seems like if you get this win, it's you and Sean for that belt in your hometown. I mean, tell us about Albuquerque and why that one would be special to you.
Just like Hector said, it's a fight town. It's a good fight town. People love boxing. It's almost like the UK of the United States and New Mexico, because Albuquerque, everybody tune into boxing like it's FIFA World Cup title. So yeah, the venue at Albuquerque is definitely probably gonna have one of the biggest crowds Border Wars has ever seen. So for the venue alone, it's gonna be a great venue. So that's why Albuquerque is good. And what was the other question?
Nah, that's just about it, man. But
that's really it. It's gonna be a great venue. We gonna have a Hector. Hector got a lot of contacts he can hit up to be a part of the event, just to make it grow more. We got the local news on our side, so Border Wars choose to come to Albuquerque. Channel 13 gonna provide y'all that local footage so that we can have even more people come to the venue as well.
That is true. I do remember the last time you fought, man. The local news picked up your fight and went and visited you at the gym, man. You're definitely one of the most popular fighters that we have in Border Wars, man. But for those that may not know you, how long have you been boxing?
I've been boxing for 2 years. The only experience I have is from Border Wars and Thaboxingvoice. I'm currently 1-0 with 1 draw. And yeah, I plan on getting this win tomorrow so that I could fight for a title.
So don't you think that Chino would be a better fight for you in Mexico because he's a Mexican fighter? With the Mexican black fighter, he's got 2 wins. He's dominated, never lost a round in Border Wars, and he's eligible to get that title with you after this fight if you win.
I mean, I love to fight Chino. It's really not. It don't matter if it's Sean, if it's Chino, if it's the ice cream man pulling up in the truck. At the end of the day, we here to get the second win so we can get this title shot.
So do you think that we can put Dan the Man and Nestor Gibbs on the undercard for the heavyweight title? We could have an exhibition.
Dan the Man?
Dan the Man. Yo.
Yeah.
So
I'll be ready in July.
Oh, it's 2. So if he Dan the man, it's 2 Dan the mans.
Oh yeah, because that's right. We got a 68-pound Dan the man.
The one Adrian fought.
So whether it be mental or physical, what challenges did you face in this training camp or the lead up to this fight?
Really, in my draw, I was my biggest enemy.
No. For the training camp, any mental or physical?
That's what I'm getting to. My last fight, when I had a draw, I was my biggest enemy. So for this camp, it's been nothing but mental focus, mentality, and how we've been working on that is, for instance, the 5-mile runs. There's days when I don't want to get up and I don't want to run, but that's where the mental strength kicks in. I get up, I handle it, and of course, it's been my technical skill as well. So we just been touching up on the technicality, the sweet science, and my mental strength.
And when you visualize this fight, how do you see yourself winning, and what's the outcome you see?
Well, it's much respect for my opponent. I've never seen him fight before. I don't know him personally, so it's no hatred or personal beef there. So I see a good-ass fight. He gonna bring the fireworks. I'm gonna bring the fireworks. People gonna be entertained, and the way that I see it winning is unanimous. You know, I can't call it. I don't make predictions, but I'm definitely here to throw down.
And what could the viewers watching at home expect to see when they see a fight with Fire Flame in it?
Oh, my people already know to see shit. They probably tuned in to the weigh-ins right now. I got Detroit locked in. I got Albuquerque, New Mexico locked in. So I'm bringing a lot more viewers, casual viewers, to the eyes of boxing, to the Thaboxingvoice podcast. It's just gonna help it grow. But yeah, my people, they ready to see a show. I got at least 700 tuning in on my own. So, you know, it's gonna be good.
Let's go. What professional fighters do you most compare your style to?
Oh, I love you asked me this because it took me a minute. I really didn't know who I fought like at first.
Okay.
But then I looked into it and I truly feel it's Triple G.
Okay.
I truly feel I fight like Triple G.
Why? Tell me more.
You know how Triple G used that jab to open up everything, and that's pretty much my style.
You do fight behind the jab, but you go back. Triple G likes to come forward behind that jab, but we'll see what you and Hector worked on. But yeah, Triple G's a good one to compare yourself to. That's actually, I like that one. So being 100% honest, is there any skill or attribute you think that your fighter brings into the ring that you have to be worried about?
Absolutely. I mean, I'm not worried about shit, but at the end of the day, he definitely bring boxing skill. That's why I took this fight. When ASAP Pablo was brought to me, I took it immediately because I don't want to get credit for fighting a novice fighter. I came into this novice and I'm doing this shit for the learning experience and to grow. So the only way you're gonna grow is fighting better competition. So that's why Pablo, get the shot at everything. He could dethrone me. He could say what he want, but I'm here for it. So I picked him because I want the challenge. I want to challenge myself. I always challenge myself.
And the last one, is any special viewer out there, anybody you want to send a shout out to before your fight?
Yeah, shout out the city of Detroit. Shout out the city of Albuquerque. Shout out to my sponsor, Mac 10, and also Albuquerque Roofing on the back. Gotta shout them out. They held me down my last 2 fights. It's more to come in the future, but this for my hood, where I grew up at. This for Number Streets. This also for my city, and this is for Albuquerque. We on, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna have a good time. We gonna celebrate when I get back.
All right, let's get that official face-off. Pablo, security. Security, where are you? These the big boys. We can't play no games. So Rail has the slight height advantage. Probably also will add up to a reach advantage. Staring into the soul of each other. Security. They're not going to stop staring, guys. Security. Let's go. Let's get them out of here. We love it. All right. Thank you, brother. That's all. Up next, we have Marvin. We got DeMarcus. Okay, we got DeMarcus for Surefire D. Come on down, brother. How are you?
Yo. What up, what up?
Man, you looking like a brand new person, man. You look
Yes,
nice
sir.
and slim. I
Yes,
heard
sir.
you came in 2 pounds underweight.
Yeah, man. I've been working.
Wow. So how much time did you have for this fight? When did you find out? What like how many weeks you think?
Right after Border Wars 12.
Okay, so you had a full training camp for this
Yeah,
one.
I did.
All right. Have you had time to go back and watch any of Jerome Lambert's
Oh,
fights?
yeah. I watched them for sure.
For sure, Fire D.
Yeah, I watched them.
So what do you think your opponent does good?
He's just a fighter, man. To me, he's just a fighter, man. You know what I'm saying? I see all kind of fighters in my gym. You know what I mean? So,
All right.
in the words of Floyd Mayweather, he's straight up and down, no special effects.
Oh, look this guy. Okay. Now, that's what I did like about you, though, because when you called and you said, I want Jerome, nobody else ain't going to fight Jerome. I want you to start there. Why do you think no one else would fight him?
I mean, for one, he got the most experience out of everybody on Border Wars. So,
Sure do. 30 fights.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
30 plus. The man doesn't even remember how many.
30 plus fights. So, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I got to step up. You know what I'm saying? I'm the big dog. You feel me? I'm the best 168 pounder in Border Wars. So, I'm going to be the one to beat him.
I love it. I love it. I love the way you're talking, man. This is going to be a great fight, man, and your opponent just walked up. But how long have you been boxing?
I've been boxing for about 7 years.
Oh, wow, 7 years. All right.
Yeah.
So whether it be mental or physical, did you face any sort of adversity in the training camp for this fight?
No, I didn't face adversity. I overcame all adversity.
All right, all right. And when you visualize this fight, how do you see yourself winning?
I just see myself getting my hand raised.
Okay, okay. What can the viewers who are going to be watching this at home on YouTube and around the world expect with a fight with for sure Fire D in it?
Yeah, they can most definitely expect a skilled fight. You know what I mean? So I'm a skilled fighter. I know my opponent is a skilled fighter. You know what I'm saying? We might be the best fighter of the night. So, that's just what it is.
And what professional fighter do you look up to or you compare your style to?
I wouldn't say I compare my style to any fighter, but I love and I look up all the elite fighters. Elite fighters. I love them all. A-level fighters, I love them. And I watch them. And I film study religiously.
Being 100% honest, is there anything, any skill or attribute that Jerome Lambert possesses that you think you have to be on high alert for?
I'm not worried about anything he do. Like I say, I see elite fighters year-round in my gym. And I'm an elite fighter myself.
All right. Well, the last one is for any special someone you got out there that you want to send a shout out to before your fight.
1 second.
Uh-oh.
If you can get
From
through
the table.
Jerome, will you rematch Alexis Guillermo, who got a win over you last time in Florida?
You know what? That's what I originally wanted. You know, the rematch with him. But as I'm moving forward, I feel like Jerome is a bigger opponent than him. So once I beat him, then I won't have to worry about Alexis no more. If he ever come back, see, I don't want to feel like I'm chasing him. I called him out as soon as the fight was over. I called him out again. I haven't heard no response from him. If he don't want to fight me, I'm not gonna chase him. You got that? Okay, take that. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I'm finna be the best from here on out.
Let's go. Well, my question was just any special viewer out there you want to send a shout out to before the fight starts.
Well, anybody who support me at home, around the country, around the world, I send a shout out to you and keep on supporting me.
Well, all right, man. Make some way for your opponent, then we'll do
All
a
right.
special, the official face-off. Jerome Lambert, come on down. Jerome Lambert, man, how are you?
I'm great, bro. How you doing?
I'm good, man, but I'm just watching you smile. What is it? You've heard that before? You've heard guys talk a big game?
Every time. These guys, they talk, but, I like to let my hands speak for me, you know what I'm saying? That's what I like to do, and I'm excited because, I work hard for this. This not just a game to me. This a lifestyle, baby, so. Hey,
You work hard, but you miss weight, though.
I'm ready.
Oh, you missed weight?
I actually was on weight, but I ate breakfast, and then Doomy came out and asked me to weigh in. So I was like 169.
Okay.
169.8, but we let him talk because come fight night he gonna be eating all of them words. So
all right. It's getting spicy in this one. It's getting nice and spicy over here. I like it. So listen, man, he's got 7 years boxing. How many years do you have boxing? For Surefire D has 7 years boxing. How many years you got boxing?
I got about 14 years.
Wow. 14 years. All right. So whether it be mental or physical, what challenges did you face in training camp leading up to this fight?
Well, I really didn't face no challenges. I was just working, grinding, sticking to the schedule. I'm on a five fight win streak, and I'm gonna just keep it going. You know what I'm saying?
5 fight win streak?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it going.
Nice, that's impressive.
Got two knockouts on here, back to back. Plan on making it 3. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, I'm just ready to work. I'm ready to put in the work. The hard work is done. They say the fight is won outside of the ring.
Yes.
It's won in the gym, and I didn't put in more than enough work. So, yeah, I'm ready.
So when you visualize this fight in your mind, how do you see yourself winning? Like, paint it for me.
I see myself either dominating or stopping them. It's either domination or stopping them.
What makes you think did you watch the footage? What makes you think you could stop him?
You see how I
He's
know.
a Golden Gloves winner.
Yeah, but it's levels. It's levels. You know what I'm saying? And the little footage he did put up, I wasn't impressed. So it's like, yeah. So. This guy is in some serious trouble. So that's all we know. Yeah.
All right. So what can the viewers at home expect when they see a fight with Jerome Lambert, the Golden Touch, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. When you see me fight, just expect a good fight. It's gonna be fireworks. You know what I'm saying? It always is. Every time I fight, you see. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I like to let my hands speak for me. You know what I'm saying? This real. I'm real. I'm really about this life. So.
And for those that don't know, you're coming all the way from
Racine, Wisconsin, baby. Racine, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, you got the hometown crowd. He brought the crowd with him. All right.
Love my family. Shout out to my family. I love y'all. Yeah.
What professional fighter do you compare your style to?
Well, I don't really compare my style to his, but I really look up to him as a fighter and everything, and the way he carries himself outside of the ring. Andre Ward.
Okay. Good choice. What is it about Ward that you like?
Well, like me, he faced adversity and people talking like, oh, this and that, blah, blah, blah. And every time he came and delivered. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I plan on doing. You know what I'm saying? We gonna come and deliver, and that's it. That's all.
All right. Now I want you to be 100% honest, man. Is there any skill or attribute that you see in For Surefire D that you think you might need to be on high alert for? I'm gonna say the left hook, man. Before you try to lie and say nothing, he got a crazy left hook.
I'm not gonna sit here and discredit no fighter.
Okay, so you seen the left hook, or you don't like it?
I mean, I want to know about the left hook. I seen him box. It is what it is. Everybody got to be ready for whatever. And when it comes to boxing, I've been in the game for 14 years. I done seen it all. I've been through it all. And now it's time for my glory. And hey, better luck next time, DeMarcus.
Oh. All right. Well, the last one, I think you've already answered that and said it, but I'll give you a chance to do it again. Any special viewers or people out there that you want to send a shout out to before your fight tomorrow night?
Oh, well, shout out to my family. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all so much. My gym, Mount Sinai Gym, 2005 Lathrop, come get right with us. And my close friends, I love y'all. Thank you for this everything. I appreciate the support. I got y'all.
Any social media you want to give out for anybody tuned in watching you?
Follow me on Instagram, Jerome Golden Touch Lambert.
All right, well, let's get this face off. Security, we might need it.
Can't nobody stop me, you hear me? You think you gonna stop me, you crazy.
Keep talking.
I'm
It's
top
fuel,
dog.
baby.
You hear me? DeMarcus top dog. How about that?
Fuel.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, me too.
Light
Yeah.
work, Jordy.
No, ain't no light work by me. Can't none of them fight for you. Can't none of them fight for you. You hear me? You in there with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's trying to hype himself up.
I'm already hype. I've been hype. Since the day I seen you fight, I've been hype. You hear me?
Need that energy,
I've been hype.
You're gonna need it.
Huh?
You're gonna need all of this
Yeah.
energy tomorrow. You using this? I'm using this as fuel. I can't wait.
I don't care.
I can't wait.
I
to
don't
get my
care.
hands on
You hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we gonna see.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna see.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. Now that got me hyped. That got me hyped, man. We ready for some fights.
I'm just
Are
saying.
we ready for some fights? Or are we ready for some fights? Damn, that might have been bumped up to the main event. I don't know. That thing got spicy, man. Let's go ahead and bring in our next fight. Elias, the Lion, Lioness. What's going on, champ?
What's up? What's up? What's cracking? What's popping? What's happening?
What's up, man? I heard you was taking a nap, man.
Yeah, I was sleeping.
Damn, you didn't want to show up for your own press conference, man.
Nah, it's good. You know, I just need a little rest.
All right, so you fully rested now.
Yeah, for now.
Okay. So you've had an opportunity to look at your opponent.
Yes, sir. I seen him. He pulled up on me earlier.
Is he a little taller than what you expected?
No. You know, he posted a picture up before the fight. We took a picture. His last win, my last win. So, you know, he not that tall for me.
So
I fought bigger.
I'm really excited for this fight because he seems to think that you are the test for him to get to the next level. He's like, if I could beat Elias, then I'm meant to be here on this stage. How do you feel about being a test for someone?
Well, you know, most people look at me like a test, you know, and they know that I bring, you know, that fire. So they know I'm not easy. They know I come to bang. So, you know, if they can, it's just gonna be a very, very hard test for anyone. You know, I'm not an easy test. So, you know, they better study hard.
For sure. So, like, your last time out, you got a big knockout, left hook to the body, right?
One left hook to right hook to the body, and then the left hook to the face, well, to the head.
Okay. Are you still high off that knockout, or is that something you put to the back burner? You knew that guy wasn't on your level, or are you still excited?
I mean, you know, that's I got a lot of knockouts under my belt, so you know that really wasn't really nothing special to me. It happens all the time. You know, I'm just you know, prepared for what's coming tomorrow.
Now, I know you personally, man. We've run the Weekway, you know, mountains, and I'm assuming that you train as hard as you used to train. But I know that Marvin really trains. Stamina isn't going to be an issue for him. Did you turn over every stone? Are you sure you did everything you had to do for this fight?
Yes, I made sure I did everything I had to do. You know, got my sparring in. You know, I brought my coach with me. You know, he's been there every step of the way. You know, I've been doing everything I'm supposed to do. You know, running, sparring. Sparring is the most important. So you know, that's what I've been doing. You know, working on speed. You know, working on stamina. Sparring's 10 rounds. Sparring pros. You know, sparring guys better than me. You know, we ready.
He seems to think that no one in Border Wars will outwork him. He believes that, you know, his training is on that professional level because he has a professional trainer. Obviously, everyone knows his trainer now used to be the trainer of Earl Spence. So he's got this chip on his shoulder, like, you guys can't train as hard as he does.
I got a professional conditioning trainer. I got a professional boxing trainer. I got a professional team behind me. it's no different, and you know, you'll see tomorrow night. That's all I could say.
Now, the story of the night, I think, is and needs to be spoken louder from the rooftops is that you came in at 166 for a 175-pound fight. So you're giving up a lot of weight to challenge the champion for his belt. Why do you think even giving up weight, you can still beat this guy who's going to rehydrate higher than 175?
Well, that was for sure Fire D that came in at 166. I came in at 170.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. All right. Well, that's still 5 pounds under the weight limit. Do you think that's going to affect you?
That's not going to affect me.
Him being the heavier man, bigger man?
No. We worked on, you know, like I said, we worked on what we needed to work. We know the game plan. We know what we need to do. You see me, I was sleeping. I'm calm before the storm. I'm ready.
I mean, numbers don't lie, man. Women lie, men lie. Numbers do not lie. His last fight with Keane, he threw 44 punches in the first round. 42 punches in the first round. Second round, 44. And then in the last, it was like 46. As the fight goes on, he throws more punches.
Well, hope someone counted mines.
Well, all right, man. Give me a few minutes. I want to call in your trainer real quick. Coach Hot, before we do the official face-off. Let him get a seat. Coach Hot, come on in.
Hey,
Coach Hot, man, how are you?
I'm good.
All right. Well, I'm happy to see you, man. This is obviously your second time traveling with Elias. I asked him the same question, man. Does he feel that he has turned over every stone, done everything that he needs to do?
Absolutely.
So you feel he's done everything he needs to do?
He's done everything.
Have you done any film study on his opponent, or you rather just worry about your fighter?
Well, he showed me some things, but I don't usually go by that because styles make fights. You know, if he never fought Elias, he's going to have a different style. And what I explained to Elias, he's going to have to make the necessary adjustments.
He's going to him being Tank will need to adjust to Elias, you're saying?
No, Elias is going to have to adjust to his
Tank.
Opponent.
Okay. So what about the fact that he throws a lot of punches? You think that just leaves him open for more counters, or is that something to be concerned about, his high output?
Nah, we're not concerned about that because we spar different people with different techniques, and we done dealt with people that throw a lot of punches. See, you could throw a lot of punches, but what counts is the punches that land, not the ones you throw, but the ones that lands.
Are you a competitive person yourself?
Absolutely.
So are you gonna, I guess, I don't know, take some fun in the fact that you'll be challenging another boxing mind across from you, someone that obviously has made a name for himself in this sport, and Coach Roger?
No, that doesn't concern me.
Okay.
I know what I'm capable of, and I have confidence in what I'm teaching him, and he has confidence in me, and I have confidence in him, and that's all we need.
For sure. So, Coach, man, what is it about Elias that you think is special?
Well, he's very studious. He's a good listener. He don't talk back. And whatever I ask him to do, he does it.
So visualizing this fight, how do you see your pupil winning?
By being smart, taking control. Don't let his opponent dictate the pace of the fight. Make sure that he controls the tempo of the fight.
So talk to me about his last performance, obviously in Watertown, Wisconsin. He got a huge knockout. What did you think of that?
Well, I think that his performance was good, but the guy that he fought wasn't that experienced.
Okay.
So I told him, don't predicate that win on fighting a guy with more skills, because we exploited that in that fighter in the first round.
So essentially, you don't want him to get high off that knockout. That was that fight. This is this fight.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, Coach, man, let me go ahead and bring in the guy you guys will be facing, Marvin the Tank Furman, 2-division champ, 160.
Thank you.
Thank you. 175-pound champ currently, and also our former cruiserweight champ. He also has a draw over Terrell Harris, a.k.a. Fire Flame, who was at the table a little earlier. So what's going on, Tank? How are you?
Good evening, man. How you doing? Doing good.
I'm good, man. I'm good. I just want to say thank you, obviously, for just continuing to sign up the Border Wars and making the trips and just making this a better event. Obviously, it wouldn't be good without you. You bring a certain style, and you bring the belts. He's the one winning all the goddamn belts, man. Yeah. But, yeah, man, what did you think about not only your opponent, but his trainer and everything they had to say?
You know, that's something that you're supposed to say. You know, confidence has to be there, especially when you're going in the ring, and especially when you know who you're facing. You know, somebody like me. You know, you got to be confident to be able to get in that ring with someone like me. You know, so the confidence is there both ways. You know, his trainer's confident in his fighter, and you know, Roger, of course, is very confident in me as well.
Absolutely, man. So you chose Elias, which obviously shocked the whole entire community. But not everyone knows that initially you said you wanted maybe to fight Elias in 2 fights or 1 or 2 fights. But that changed. Why did it change? Why did you all of a sudden decide, you know, I'm going to take him on now rather than having 2 more fights to get a little more experience?
You know, really, I just did it to test myself. You know, in order to be great, you know, you got to really test yourself. And, you know, Elias is a good competitor. He is a skilled fighter. And really, that's all it was. You know, I just wanted to test myself and see, you know, what I could do against a high-level fighter like him.
Now, I don't know if it's true, but I hear that there's an inside joke between you and one of your, I guess, distant trainers about who can beat Elias better.
I don't think so. I may have not heard of it then.
I don't know. That's the rumor going around all the chats, is that you and Mitty have been this little back and forth about who's going to be, you know, who's going to come out on top, and who's going to have the better performance over him. But, I mean, since it's out there, do you feel you'll do better than your, I guess, mentor, right? Mitty got you into this.
Right, yeah, Mitty. You know, Mitty has his style of fighting, and I have my style, you know. So, you know, style make fights. He's not really stylistically like me. He really is a pure boxer. And I'm more like a boxer puncher. So, you know, I think maybe I could say that my fight versus Elias will probably be a little bit more exciting than Coach Mitty's.
Okay. So do you visualize any knockdowns or a stoppage? How do you see this fight playing out?
It could. Honestly, it could. You know, he is a pressure fighter. He likes to throw his combinations, punches and bunches. And, you know, I'm a forward fighter as well. And I like to throw a lot of shots as well. So we definitely have to be on point with the game plan or somebody's going to get caught for sure.
Now, you said that you believe no one in Border Wars works as hard as you. Do you think that that's going to actually translate into the ring, and we'll see that separation between you and him?
Yeah, you know, I definitely say that a lot, and I do truly believe in that. You know, a lot of people that's followed my journey since the beginning really get to really know me and everything that I've had to get through to be able to be in this position where I am now. And, you know, I definitely do take this very, very serious. It's 8 weeks, and it's you know, balls to the wall, like they say. I take it serious, and I really do believe that I do take it more serious than anybody here, man. And it's proven, and honestly, the work shows for itself.
Absolutely. So I know you're being trained by Coach Roger, and he's supposed to be here. Did he fly in, or he's got a later flight? Is he still making it?
He will be here tomorrow.
Okay.
He'll definitely be here tomorrow, and he will be in my corner.
So how has it been? You know, I know when you first started Border Wars, that's something that you like to say as well, that, you know, you started fighting in the backyard, and now you have a trainer. So just talk to us about the differences.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. You know, when I first started Border Wars, because of my job, I am a diesel mechanic by trade. It was very hard to get any sparring or any time in the gym. So I always trained in my garage. You looked up YouTube videos and you know, just mimic what I saw. And I was finally able to join R&R, where I got to meet Roger, and he took me in, and it's been amazing because I've learned so much. I've definitely gotten a lot of sparring, a lot more than what I used to get, and it's basically transformed my life.
For sure, man. I've seen that transformation, man. It's like night and day, and you don't even look like the person that you left behind, which is crazy. But how's it been for your family? Because, on one hand, you've changed the way you physically look, but now I'm sure, your family has lost you to the gym and lost you to these fights.
Yeah, man. Honestly, it's very tough. When I start speaking about it, it hurts a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, cause it's really gym. A lot of the stuff that people don't see, the sacrifices that you have to make when you're really trying to dedicate yourself to this. I do have a wife. I do have 2 little girls, and when your little girls tell you, "Hey, daddy, get ready, cause you got to go to the gym," instead of "come play with me,"
yeah,
you're taking this very serious.
Yeah.
So it definitely takes a toll on your family, man, but they're very supportive. If it wasn't for them, I definitely wouldn't be able to do this.
So how long have you been boxing now, total?
Total, I would probably say maybe about 4 years.
Wow.
Possibly.
It's crazy that 4 years passed by already. That's insane.
Oh yeah, man. And honestly, it was all from Border Wars. That's what started my boxing career, really.
I know, and you've turned out to be like one of the best in Border Wars, if not the best, right? What number are you on the pound for pound list?
I'm number 1.
It's number 1.
Number 1.
Wow. So whether it be mental or physical, what challenges did you face in training camp for this fight?
I would probably say maybe a little bit physical, and that's just because the work that I put in, like I said, I'm not gonna get outworked. The amount of sparring that I got for this camp, I would say, has probably been more than all my camps combined.
Yeah, I think you said 71 rounds?
But I want to say about 75 to 80 rounds. I was sparring about 15 rounds a week, 3 times a week. And, I was definitely putting in the work with pro fighters as well, high-level amateurs. I actually even got to get some work in with DeMarcus a couple times. So, I'm definitely going to be ready for tomorrow.
So what can the viewers back home expect when they see a fight with the Tank?
Oh, you already know. If you've been following my journey, you've been following my fights, you know that I'm an action fighter. I'm coming to fight. I'm coming to bang, and it's going to be nonstop action. And no matter where you're looking, you're going to see punches flying.
And any professional fighters that you compare your style to, or you think you fight similarly?
Maybe not style, but I do like those aggressive fighters. I could say that Canelo is one of my fighters, not just because he is on top, but because his dedication. That one loss to Mayweather, I think, was what transitioned him to where he is now, and that dedication to become great, and everything that he's doing in the game.
So being 100% honest, there's no one here. What do you think Elias does well? What skill or attribute do you have to be worried about in that ring Saturday night?
I don't think it's more about being worried. I just know, and that's a fact, is that he has more experience than me. He does have a couple amateur fights. He is a Golden Glove champion. I believe he's also a Diamond Glove champion. And those are facts. But, at the end of the day, it's a fight. And, we're going to give it 100.
Any special viewers out there you want to send a shout out to before your fight?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I want a huge shout out to all my Salvadoran community. You guys have been super, super supportive. Always sharing my page, giving me those likes, all those encouraging messages, man. Definitely keeps me going. Of course, my sponsors, Texas Cryo and Waxahachie, Avid Promotions, and the Power of Branding Promotions as well.
All right.
All right, I got one question for you. So do you feel that you need to get a knockdown or a stoppage at some point in the Border Wars series? Because some people have been saying that you haven't really knocked anybody down or stopped them to move
everybody
to the next
forgets
level.
your knockdown with Ant.
Yeah, I got my knockdown already. I got my knockdown already. But no, I don't really think about it like that, because that's just added pressure. One punch can change the game, and you can land it, you may not. So you don't want to go with that type of mentality. because that'll throw your game plan out the window.
So I got one more question. So what do you think? I know that you're on your weight loss journey. You look great. You've been doing great. What do you think about possibly fighting Jerome Lambert at 168 since there's a lot of people ducking him?
That's a possibility. That's a big possibility. You know, the whole reason why I started Border Wars was to lose the weight. You know, I started my journey when I was 250 pounds. And it was with Border Wars when I started it. You know, I weighed in today at 174 pounds, and I want to continue that weight loss journey. So if 168 pounds is next and he gets that win, there could be a possibility right there.
Well, I mean, are you going to be watching that fight closely? And I only ask because you sparred DeMarcus. Like, if I spar somebody, I'm looking at them like, oh, I could take them.
Oh, I'm definitely going to be watching. I'm definitely going to be watching because those two guys could be potential opponents.
Absolutely.
You know? So, you know, you want to see, and you know, I'll definitely be watching.
Well, let's get our official face-off, man. We're going to call Elias the Lion back up and do our face-off with the Tank. And this is your main event, ladies and gentlemen. This is our, I can't call it the most skilled, but definitely Elias being a Golden Glove winner and a Diamond Glove winner. And, you know, Tank taking it as serious as he has. This is, or should prove to be, a good fight. So Elias does look significantly shorter. He looks shorter, but height doesn't win fights. That's what all the experts say anyway.
Ice water! Ice water.
I mean, he got glasses. That ain't official. We can't. We don't know if he's really looking. Okay, now we got ourselves a face-off.
Ice water, baby. Extra rocks. It's going down.
Can Elias stay away from all those punches that the Tank throws? Can Tank not get caught with the counter? Oh, tune in tomorrow, 6 p.m. Let's go.
Battle of the Beards, baby. Battle of the Beards.
Yo, you gonna take a picture holding the belt? Nah, don't do it. Like AJ, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap, right? That's it. All the fighters. Everybody. Shout out all the sponsors. Let me go ahead and sit down and just give a little quick shout out. I know. Shout out to the future mayor of Watertown, Wisconsin, and DEFCON Sports. Shout out also as well RX Water. And Chris, thank you for coming by and obviously supplying all our fighters with this beautiful and refreshing RX water. The Fight Water. This is official Fight Water, okay? They even partnered with the WBC, so we're very happy to be partnered alongside RX Water. And it looks like we have good relationships with the RX because Thirst RX is also one of our sponsors for Border Wars. CMOS company, right?
CMOS Gel and Juice Bar. Get my mic on.
It's Thirst RX Juice Bar in Brooklyn. They also have CMOS Gel, so check them out. They're in Brooklyn. Positive move there. You know, can't get enough good eats in the. No, they're not.
Not this time. But we do have Favela Fashion, man. And I want a big, strong shout out to Donnell Fernandez. He's one of our very own community members, and he started out his own fashion line. It's called Favela Fashion. And the story behind Favela Fashion is the fact that he visited Brazil and went to the projects in Brazil. Now, projects in Brazil are called
La Favela.
La Favela. And he connected with the people there, and he decided to make this brand, and proceeds, a portion of these proceeds do go to a charity back in La Favela to help out all those misfortunate Brazilians. So shout out to Donnell Fernandez. He's even fought in Border Wars, 3 times now?
Absolutely. He's a multiple participant, and big shout out to them. Big shout out again to Pro Box. I don't know if we got to Pro Box. The venue will be at White Sands Boxing Fitness Center in Plant City, Florida. So make sure, get your tickets on Event Groove. Check out the event.
They're also available at the door if you can't figure it out.
Absolutely. Any students out there in the college in Lakeland, I know there's 5 colleges out here. If you are paying attention right now and tuning in with us,
Bring your ID to the door. You get $5 off. You get your ticket for $20. So come check us out. It's a fun night. It's going to be good.
So once again, just shout out Ivan from Pro Box and Jerry, right?
Ivan and Aza.
Aza. And we want to once again shout out George Monterey, the future mayor of Watertown, Wisconsin,
right.
and DEFCON for sponsoring this event.
Also, don't forget, George Monterey is going for mayor of Wisconsin. And you can tune in to his website. It's mayormonty.com. mayormonty.com. Any proceeds that are given there are going to be going towards his campaign and his victory. We're rooting for him. He's a champ. So shout out again to him. DEFCON, mayormonty.com. Check it out and support a great guy who's looking forward to picking up his town and making it lively again.
Once again, we want to shout out, obviously, Ed Levine of the IBO, who is sponsoring this event and giving all our winners medals. So if you won, you get a beautiful IBO medal. And we want to just thank the IBO and obviously Ed Levine. Shout out to Michael and Erica as well that work with the IBO, always keeping us,
Big Rig also, right?
Shout out to Big Rig.
Truck
they're always
agency.
there. But that is all the shout outs and that is all the fights. So catch us tomorrow at 6 p.m. live right here on youtube.com/theboxingvoice. And you can get your tickets on Event Group or live at the door. I am NesGTO. Find me everywhere on Instagram and Twitter at NesGTO. This is The Boxing Voice with I
got you, buddy. You already know. You already know.
Alex Lioness.
It's Alex Doomsday Lioness. You can catch me on IG, Alex_Doomsday_LAINEZ. It was a great night. Event starts at 6 p.m. tomorrow. Fighters be there at 4 or 5 o'clock. It's going to be a great night. Big thank you to everybody that showed up for the weigh-ins. Beautiful people, beautiful place. I think we're out of here.
Later.